A very good evening, Zimbabwe. You are listening to Studio 7 from the Voice of America on Wednesday, September 9th, 2015. And this is Live Talk. I'm Blessing Zulu.
And I'm Kip Stube.
And tonight on Studio 7 Live Talk, we are going to talk about the manifesto that was launched by former Vice President Joyce Mujuru. Live Talk goes out to Zimbabwe on our 909 medium wave frequency and on the 4930, 5940 and 15460 kilohertz shortwave, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m.
On the internet, you can find us at www.voazimbabwe.com.
In my own view, Mujuru has been silent for a very long time, and there's been a long speculation of a next political move. And I think coming out with this manifesto is a good thing because there is no more speculation on what she's going to do. But my main issue with her manifesto is that she's talking about a lot of loopholes within Mugabe's policies. Now, why didn't she speak about these issues when she was in power? I think it's just sour grapes and it doesn't hold water for me.
Ndinofunga kuti natora majukumu rakanaka chaizvo rinodetserawo pane ramangwana revana veZimbabwe, asi pane zvinhu zvinogona kuita mibvunzo. Chekutanga ndechekuti mai Mujuru akambotora nguva yakareba wakanyarara, vanhu vasikazive kuti zviri kufamba sei. Zvinoita kuti vanhu vagone kudhauta kuti zveshuwa wapinda mupolitics.
Tikadise blueprint ngenxa yokuti tinofuna ukuthi abantu bekwazi ukuthi siyenzani, kuyini okwenzakalayo, siyangaphi, ukwenzela ukuthi khona mangabe zazilandela babekwazi ukuthi indlela yethu yile.
Mrs. Mujuru released a political manifesto on Monday, signaling her possible intention to launch a new political party to challenge President Robert Mugabe in 2018. The former vice president published the two-page leaflet titled "A Blueprint to Unlock Investment and Leverage for Development or Build."
The statement outlines plans to revive Zimbabwe's ailing economy and strengthen democratic rights. The manifesto also addresses Zimbabwe's contentious land and indigenization policies.
What do you think about this issue?
Of course, Gibbs, it was Napoleon Bonaparte who said, never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But it appears the politicians in Zimbabwe did not get a memo because, once this manifesto was released, the ruling ZANU-PF was on the attack.
Mm-hmm.
For example, there is Xavier Kasukuwere, who is the party's political commissar, and he said this, and I quote, Mujuru was a nobody and a vision lacked depth, while Jonathan Moyo, of course, the higher education minister and also a ZANU-PF Politburo member and former information minister, said it was stolen from the MDC's failed manifesto. Very interesting, Gibbs. I think...
Let's see, do we have a guest right now? I think we've got Mr. Dumi Senda. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Dumi Senda? Yes. Mr. Senda is the spokesperson for Freedom Justice Coalition Zimbabwe. Mr. Senda?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you so much. Of course, Mr. Senda there is in the UK. First, Mr. Senda, what is your take on this manifesto by former Vice President Joyce Mujuru?
It's an interesting development, no doubt, and but I think it reveals something about Zimbabwean politics, which I think should be more of interest to citizens than just the fact that Joyce Mujuru has released a manifesto, because to me that really does not come as a surprise. So what I mean by that is I think we have not, as Zimbabwean citizens, yet realized the importance moving away from politics of individualism, as you've already alluded to, in the past discussions, in the past few days of that manifesto being released. You said yourself that various individuals have been out attacking, one another or each other, as it were. But I think, citizens get distracted by this kind of, politics and politicking and get distracted from the real issues. So the issue for me is what change is actually being offered here, and does this represent change for the citizen? And I would argue firmly that actually it doesn't. For a start, recycling is good for the environment, but recycling bad politics is really not a good thing. And Zimbabwe needs, to use no violent words. Zimbabwe needs new names and new ideas. We keep recycling the same politicians, the same old ideas that clearly have not worked. It's time for Zimbabweans to say, okay, how can we really move from this situation of the status quo to a dispensation where Zimbabwean citizens can actually participate in politics? This is what FJCZ are interested in.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Mr. Senda. Brilliant analysis there. For those of you who are just joining us, this is Studio 7 Live Talk.